Guys, welcome back. It says ethanol is a product of many fermentation reactions. The molecular formula of ethanol is C2H5OH. Draw the structure formula of ethanol. So, the structure formula of ethanol, you just have seen it here. We have drawn it. Practice already. This is ethanol. CH3CHOH. Yes. Okay, let's go back. So, here it says further. When ethanol is heated with an excess of acidified potassium dichromate, it is converted to ethanoic acid. Yes, C2H5 ethanol with ethanoic acid. What type of chemical reaction is this? This is an oxidation reaction. Yes, this is oxidation reaction. Some synthetic flavorings are made by reacting an alcohol with a carboxylic acid. Alcohol plus carboxylic acid gives us ester plus water. What are substances and conditions are needed to carry out this reaction? We need hydrogen ions from the acid, sulfuric acid, as catalyst, and we need heat also. Yes. Okay. The structure of the ester propyl butanoate is shown here. Draw the structure formula for the carboxylic acid from which this ester is made. So we have to make the structural formula of the carboxylic acid from which the ester is made. So this is CH3, CH2, CH2, and then this is OH. From this is made. The flavor and the smell of foods are partly due to esters. An ester can be made from ethanol and ethanoic acid. Name this ester. This is ethyl ethanoate. Write a word equation for the reaction between ethanol and ethanoic acid. Yes, ethanol and ethanoic acid. So ethanol and ethanoic acid giving us ethyl ethanoate and water. Then it says, this diagram below shows a method used in France to change wine to vinegar. Living organisms bringing about a chemical change and producing a marketable product is an example of traditional biotechnology. So this is wine slowly trickles in, large vat, temperature rises to 30 degrees Celsius, wine vinegar out, filled with wood shavings covered with bacteria called mother of vinegar. What type of reaction has occurred in the vat? Oxidation reaction. Name a chemical reagent other than oxygen that can change ethanol into ethanoic acid. Acidified potassium dichromate can change ethanol into ethanoic acid. Sorry. Name a technique that could be used to separate ethanoic acid from the other liquids in vinegar. Fraction distillation, always use the same. Describe a chemical test that would distinguish between wine and vinegar. Measuring the pH of the two using the pH meter. Okay, great. Summary. It says carbon forms a vast range of compounds, and that the study of these compounds is called organic chemistry. Hydrocarbons are the simplest of the organic compounds. Then it says alkanes are saturated, and hydrocarbons and alkenes are second series of unsaturated hydrocarbons. Alkanes are important fuels, and there's the simplest. Methane is the main component of natural gas. And simple test for unsaturated hydrocarbon is decolorizing bromine water. So there are many more different series of organic compounds with functional groups attached to hydrocarbon backbone. Alcohols, they are a separate series of compounds, most important for which is ethanol. Yes, ethanol is the most important. Ethanol can be manufactured by hydration of ethene or by large scale fermentation. Ethanol has a major use as a fuel. Hydrocarbons and alcohols burn in excess of air to produce carbon dioxide and water. Different organic compounds have same molecular formula but different structure formula. We call them isomers. So same molecular formula but different structure formula. Alkanes, they undergo substitution reactions. Alkenes, they are more reactive and they undergo addition reactions with hydrogen. So alkanes go substitution reaction. Alkenes go for addition reactions. Oxidation of alcohols produces a further series of compounds of the carboxylic acids. Weak acids, the acids are weak acids, the organic acids are weak acids. They are partly ionized in water. Alcohols and carboxylic acids, they react to produce ester in reaction known as esterification. So alcohols and carboxylic acids, they produce esters in the reactions, we call it esterification.